today we're going to talk about the one thing, besides the sidestep changes that I hope were well executed. The one thing in season 2 that, while it might have caused a controversy for some, I believe it is a great addition. And that is the fight display. The information display when you are fighting, like when you're doing an actual fight. Usually in Tekken, such information was relegated to the practice mode. You never saw such information during a fight. So, and recently, I'm not sure if it was Hollow Knight, Mike Hollow or King J, but they were on a live stream not too long ago after the season 2 dev talk happened, and a few people on the live stream were somewhat against it, a few were vehemently against it. Is this, is that, but everybody's like, you know what, I can turn it off, so no problem. And I will be very honest with regards to the display. The first time I saw it and I heard it was going to be a thing, my gut reaction was, why is this going to be a thing? Then I heard the developer say, so that viewers can find it easier to understand what's happening when they are fighting. And I said, you know what, that actually kind of makes sense. And then upon watching a bunch of content creators debate the issue, they said, there's hit effects, there's sound effects that are distinct for counter hits and normal hits and this and that. That why does Tekken have to be like all the other 2D games? And on and on and on. And while I understand that, I remembered something, and there's this YouTuber called Rasputin. I found him through Flat TV because I was watching Marvel Rivals and Overwatch content. So Flat TV also reacts to stuff, and the guy basically gets his wife to play a bunch of games. She has barely played any video games before, and he makes her play a bunch. The multiplayer shooters, the League of Legends, Rocket League, side scrollers, first person shooters, Skyrim. Like, she plays at least 20 different kinds of games from different genres. He didn't even go to fighting games. And he said that she found completing a lot of tasks either so overwhelming, something as simple as jumping from one platform to another in a side scroller was something that just made her feel so nervous. And it didn't make sense to him, because when I did this thing, it was just to jump here, and here. But then that's when it hit me. There's a lot of video gaming for different genres is a language. Each subgenre of video games has its own language. The more you play a game, the more you understand the language, and it now becomes easier to pick up other. That's why once you understand one fighting game, going to another one is not so hard. But when you don't understand any fighting game on a deep level, all fighting games is just two people on the screen and you just smash buttons and hope something cool happens. Which was Tekken for me for most of the years, and those were a lot of years where I was playing it. People just taught me, someone taught me like 2-3 years into Tekken how to properly do a quarter circle forward. That's how I learned to do Death Fist, and I became Paul main for a while. And somebody else taught me how to do the Shuriken so that I could play Marvel vs. Capcom vs. SNK 2. And there was this space of years between all these things happening, because most of my friends did not have fighting game, video game literacy. So when the developers say they want to make the game easier to understand for spectators, I completely understand. After thinking back and realizing how long it took me just to figure certain things out, because there was nobody to teach me these things. That's the main reason why I believe the implementation, and I'm so happy that they had the forethought to make it optional for people who don't want it to show on their own copy of the game. But in tournaments, you're going to be seeing those displays. And honestly, that's fine. If it's going to help people play Tekken and understand Tekken better, it's a good thing at the end of the day. Because the more people understand Tekken, the more people that will play Tekken, the more likely that Tekken will become Tekken 8 will be a successful game. That's my thoughts on that aspect of the Tekken 8 Season 2 dev talk, as with regards to the features that are going to be coming in. So, what do you guys think? I will put the Rasputin's guy, that guy I talked about. I will put his video, the links to his video in the description. I think it would be a very educational watch, an enlightening watch for you guys. I hope just check it out. Also, leave a comment, tell me what you guys think, and thanks